Hello, everybody, again. Pick up on Psalms. I'll start with Psalm 119. Part of it is 4 pages long, so we won't do it all today. It's split up into different verses that are not numbered, but they're titled. And never know exactly what the titles meant, but now being married to my wife who's Jewish, and know what they are. There's 22 of them, so they are the letters of written out letters of the Hebrew alphabets, which apparently only has 22 letters. Starting Psalm 119, each one in itself is like a prayer. Psalm 119, Aleph, be the first letter. Blessed are those, forgive me if I'm pronouncing them wrong, Aleph, blessed are those whose ways are blameless, who walk according to the law of the Lord. Blessed are those who keep his statutes and seek him with all their heart. Do no wrong, but follow his ways. You have laid down precepts that are to be fully obeyed. Oh, that my ways were steadfast in obeying your decrees. Then I would not be put to shame when I consider all your commands. I will praise you with an upright heart as I learn your righteous laws. I will obey your decrees. Do not utterly forsake me. So it starts out saying, blessing those who are righteous, and acknowledging that God has laid down his precepts that are to be obeyed. Oh, that my ways were steadfast. So I wish I was like that. And he praises God with his upright heart as he's in process of learning more about God and his laws and his decrees, asking him to please don't forsake me, don't give up on me. So it's a nice short little prayer. And I read, well, it reminds me of what I was guided to read in Romans. So I read the last couple, I think Romans 7, 8, and 9. I believe there's 9 in there. And it's tough to follow. You really got to ask for discernment first and pray beginning beforehand and ask for discernment of those pages. Because Paul explaining about sin and the law and commandments and how sin, which was in the world first, and commandments were given, the laws, but the laws, like anything, once they entered into this physical world, which was corrupted, they themselves became corrupted. And kind of like new laws are put in effect, tax laws or whatever, but they have loopholes. And those who aren't good find those loopholes and use them. Darkness, evil uses those loopholes to kind of twist things for people to then continue to sin. So goes on to explain that. So if we're doing that, what chance do we have to be fully righteous? So that's why you really need his help. So you can discern right from wrong, even see and have his wisdom and knowledge to see his real word truth, true lies and deceit and the corruption. Again, another reason why Jesus came, that Christ came the second time, to wipe that slate clean and say, okay, forget all that, all the misconceptions and the fake information and so forth, like we have today. And this is the truth, true way, what I'm telling you. Second month, or second letter, Beth. How can a young person stay on the path of purity? I mean, what chance do they have? By living according to your word. I seek you with all my heart. Do not let me stray from your commands, and you can't do it alone. How can a person stay on the right path? You can't do it alone. I have hidden your word in my heart that I might not sin against you. Keep it within you. Focus on him every day. Praise be to you, Lord. Teach me your decrees. With my lips, I recount all the laws that come from your mouth. It's still hard. You just can't do it once. I rejoice in following your statutes. As one rejoices in great riches, and you will. You feel wonderful. But then darkness that's around you and other people and just out there, physical and spiritual world, constantly barraging you, attacking you. I meditate on your precepts and consider your ways. You have to do this daily, as often as you need to. As you grow in spirit, you get the discernment of darkness and God, and His word and truth, His will, His wisdom and knowledge. You are aware soon after you do something wrong, or think something wrong, say something wrong, feel something wrong. Soon after it comes near you in physical and spiritual form, you become aware of it. And you can rebuke it, do what you need to do to get clear of it. So you can't do it alone. I delight in your decrees. I will not neglect your word. So, and I read these Psalms every day. It's so important. They do help you. You can't just like do it once. Ask the Lord for help now and then as needed. You gotta acknowledge Him, talk to Him, communicate to Him every single day. Excuse me. Third letter, Gimel, Gimel. Be good to your servant while I live, that I may obey your word. Asking the Lord to help him right there. Be good to your servant while I live, that I may obey your word. Help me to obey your word. Open my eyes that I may see wonderful things in your law, to see the truth. I am a stranger on earth, and we are when we initially get here. Do not hide your commands from me. Constantly remind me of them. My soul is consumed with longing for your laws at all times, and our soul, our main basic level, yearns for Him because it's a part of Him, just like a newborn baby yearns for its parents. That connection. You rebuke the arrogant who are accursed, those who stray from your commands, which He does. Remove from me their scorn and contempt. They refuse you, Lord. As for that shield, that armor of protection against the Lord, that dome of protection as you go out about in the world. Remove me from the scorn and contempt. Lord, keep your statutes. Trying to do my best, Lord. Remove me from their scorn, the darkness. Protect me from them. The rulers sit together and slander me. Rulers and people out there in the world. The higher somebody rises up in this world, the more corrupt they are. Your servant will meditate on your decrees. Your statutes are my delight. They are my counselors. And that's what they're there for. Fourth letter, Daleth. I am laid low in the dust. Am I at my lowest? Can't go on. Preserve my life according to your word. Help me get through it. I gave an account of my ways, and you answered me. Give account of your ways, your sins, your wrongs, what you want to do. He already knows them beforehand. But you still confess them to Him, not somebody else, and ask forgiveness, and give thanks. Teach me your decrees. Cause me to understand the way for your precepts. Give me that discernment of your words, that I may meditate on your wonderful deeds. I may think on them and absorb them, focus on them. My soul is weary with sorrow, which we all go through. Strengthen me according to your word. He will. Keep me from deceitful ways. Be gracious to me and teach me your law. So shield me, armor me as I learn your law and learn about you. I have chosen the way of faithfulness. You have to make that choice, that free will choice. Initially, it's the first step. I have set my heart on your laws to focus on Him. I hold fast to your statutes, Lord. Do not let me be put to shame when you ask Him for help. I run in the path of your commands, for you have broadened my understanding. He will do this. And these are all like individual little prayers. We'll do one more. The letter He, H-E. Teach me, Lord, the way of your decrees, that I may follow it to the end. And ask Him to teach you. Stay on course. Give me understanding so that I may keep your law, obey it with all my heart. asking for his help, for discernment. Direct me in the path of your commands, for there I find delight. Keep me on the path, show me which way to go each day. Turn my heart toward your statutes, not towards selfish gain. Turn my eyes away from worthless things. This world, preserve my life according to your word. So turn my heart toward your statutes. So teach me, help me understand, give me understanding. Let me follow, stay on course, keep your laws and obey with all my heart. Direct me each day on the path that you want me to go through, what you want. There I find delight in commands. Turn my heart towards your statutes, focused on you at the spiritual level, not towards selfish gain. I mentioned the message shared today about the me, vanity, greed, and me. Turn my eyes away from worthless things. Think about all the things you aspire to or want or have in this life. Are they really important? Preserve my life according to your word, by him, not you. Fulfill your promise to your servant, so that you may be feared, respected, loved, and honored, obeyed. Take away the disgrace I dread, for your laws are good. They're the way to go. How I long for your precepts. In your righteousness, preserve my life. Lord, make me righteous. I'll do another one. Waw, W-A-W. May your unfailing love come to me, Lord, your salvation according to your promise. Then I can answer anyone who taunts me, for I trust in your word. May all your love and all that you are, Lord, your salvation, come to me according to your promise. Then I will be strong. Answer anyone who taunts me, stand up against darkness, and really attacks me, for I trust in you, in your word. Never take your word of truth from my mouth, for I've put my hope in your laws. Always speak your word. I will always obey your law forever and ever, and I ask, help me to obey your law forever and ever. I will walk in freedom. Says, help me to walk in freedom, for I have sought out your precepts. I will speak of your statutes before kings. Help me to speak of your statutes before kings, before everyone, and not be put to shame. For I delight in your commands because I love them. I reach out for your commands, which I love, that I may meditate on your decrees. Next one is Zayin, Z-A-Y-I-N. Remember your word to your servant, for you have given me hope. My comfort in my suffering is this: your promise preserves my life. That gives you comfort. Even in the difficult times, remember, promise you salvation. Believe in it. Believe in him. Honor and respect and love him. Devote yourself to him. That'll give you the strength to carry on. The arrogant mock me unmercifully, but I do not turn from your law. Don't listen to them. I remember, Lord, your ancient laws, and I find comfort in them. Indignation grips me because of the wicked who have forsaken your law. That's part of their efforts to draw you away, turn you away from God. Your decrees are the theme of my song wherever I lodge. In the night, Lord, I remember your name that I may keep your law, give thanks to him at night. This has been my practice. I obey your precepts. Help me to obey your precepts. And all these are pretty similar. We say a different one each day. Heth, H-E-T-H, you are my portion, Lord. You're all I need. I have promised to obey your words. Help me to obey your words. I have sought your face with all my heart. Help me to do so. Be gracious to me according to your promise. I have considered my ways. Think about things you have done, said, and felt, and the course you're on. And I've turned my steps to your statutes. I've changed. I want to be how you want me to be. I want what you want. I want what you want. Use that as your mantra. I want what you want. I want what you want. I will hasten and not delay to obey your commands. When he says to do something, you do it then and there. Stop what you're doing and do it. Don't blow him off, put him off. Then you expect him to help you? People say, "Oh, I praise the Lord, but I don't get an answer." Well, if you're looking for one specific answer, it could be a whole other possible array of answers. That answer isn't the one He's giving you. Then you'll never see it or hear it, feel it, or receive it, and you'll say, "Well, God doesn't hear me, doesn't answer me." Same thing with this way. If you delay, always delay and blowing Him off, and you ask Him for something, and say, "Oh, Lord doesn't answer me," He'll blow you off too. You're always doing it to Him. Though the wicked bind me with ropes, I will not forget your law. At midnight I rise to give you thanks for your righteous laws. I am a friend to all who fear you, to all who follow your precepts. Those who do not, get them out of your life, because they will drag you down. Darkness will use those closest to you, not just away from you, to draw you away from God. Do not let them, no matter who they are in life, family, friends, relatives, acquaintances, co-workers, whatever, strangers, be aware if they're drawing of the type of person they are, and keep them out of your life. Keep them at a distance. The earth is filled with your love, Lord. Teach me your decrees. Stop there. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 22. Might be able to knock it off in 3 videos. We'll pick up on next one, Teth. You can read them. You have to wait. Read them. I'll go over them on the next posting. So focus on him. And just keep asking him for that help and assistance. Keep giving him thanks. Keep asking what you can do for him. Put him first. Be open and aware and ready to receive his commands, his information, his answers, and act on them. Stay safe. Peace of Christ. God bless.